Peace to all my the people in the house. Yo, you are now rocking with the United States private as free state in on the check on my peoples. What up? What up? What up? Yo, you see the title, my people? Dish the dirt. What we about to do today, my people? We about to dish the dirt. So, what is that on the dish the dirt? We talking about general delivery? Okay. Okay, general delivery is good for some people. But if you got a steak, you need way more than general delivery because general delivery is just for an individual or one person. You know what I'm saying? But a state needs its own post office because you have to be the postmaster. You know what I'm saying? You have to be the postmaster, my people. You have to be the postmaster. You know what I'm saying? So, my people, if we dish in the dirt, right? We can dish the dirt about a lot of stuff, my people. We really can dish the dirt about a lot of stuff. You know, how the gurus is charging these exorbitant prices for a class that might not even help you at all. And especially if you're not even at that level. So what's up with that? You know, people are taking you know, people are being taken full advantage of right now. We dishing the dirt, you know, basically if we really want to dish some dirt, we well, before LL Cool J started out, you know, he was performing at a club down in the village down, in Manhattan, and straight up, I saw the nigga sucking dick in the motherfucking limousine, straight up. How did I see him sucking dick in the limousine? Because I was about to get into the limousine. That's how I saw he was sucking dick in the limousine. And that was when he did I Need a Beat. The first jam that first came out on his ass was I Need a Beat. And he performed that shit down at that club, standing on a black box, because they all had to stand on a box to perform. Madonna performed that night before she blew the fuck up. And she was standing on the box. She performed Holiday. Okay? So basically, that was a club that a lot of artists went to perform. And if the crowd went crazy, you got a record deal once you got off the box after performing. And you get in the limousine and you do whatever goes down in the limousine. Straight up. So, we could dish the dirt because we have seen it with our own two eyes, my people. So, the dirt is deep, okay? The industry is deep. How many deals have been cut behind closed doors is deep, because half of the people in the industry don't even have talent, but they get deals. So, the parties are deep, because you go to the party and they pointing you out who they gonna take wherever they take them to, whatever rooms is in the mansion, or if you at the club, you and you go with them. yada. That's how it goes down if we gonna dish the dirt. You know what I'm saying? So, if you notice that Rockaware was probably associated with Rockefeller. After the World Trade Center went down, and that was part of Rockefeller's empire, that was the so-called last Rockefeller empire. If you notice that, go back and do your research. Jay-Z was doing different power moves then. So, do your research, because this is the Dish the Dirt segment that you're listening to right now. Now, we could dish the dirt on a bunch of motherfucking bankers out there. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the ones that cut the major fucking deals. So if you're getting a record deal, my people, with a major record label, let's dish the dirt. And you have to use your social security number on the contract for them to pay you, which means that you have given full authority to the record label to go into your fucking account and go get your treasury money, your advancement money from the record contract from the treasury. The record label has no fucking money, people. They get money from the artists they sign up on the dotted line that give their social security number so that they can go into the treasury and get the money. That's how the shit works. No company has the money. Every job you sign up for, you sign on the dotted line. Let's dish the dirt. If they have your social security number, they're going into the treasury, and you gave them the consent when you signed on the dotted line, which was the contract. The application is the contract for them to go into the treasury and take the money. Now, let's dish the dirt. If you status correct on a whole nother level, then they can't do half of the shit they do, even if you sign the contract. I do not consent. So if you don't consent and they still go in and do what they do, now you have a case. But most likely, you will get fired from your job, or you will get let go from the record label, or maybe better yet, they just cut your ass off. And the contract that you signed with the record label, they have taken out $1 million life insurance policy on you. So if they have taken out the $1 million life insurance policy on your ass, you're worth more dead than alive. So most artists disappear because of that reason. So my people, this is the Dish the Dirt segment with the United States private enterprise free state. So now, before it all went down, my people, if you're still listening, we were sitting in the studio one night when Dr. Malachi Z. York had a record label in Brooklyn, New York. Okay? In Brooklyn, New York, Dr. Malachi Z. York had a record label, and was a lot of artists that would go through to record at his recording studio. It was a great recording studio, beautiful recording studio. So we sitting there one night, about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, waiting to get on the mic and shit and drop the jam. And somebody had said, that it was a one cat, his name is DNA, and he was in the music industry as a DJ, hosting a radio show up in Manhattan off of Fifth Avenue. It was a studio radio station up there. And somebody in the, when we was at Dr. York's studio said, I think DNA is gay. Oh my God. that got back to DNA. So basically DNA tried to blackball the rapper that said that they thought he was gay. And it was true, because it was all down with that whole Afrika Bambaataa crew. And most of what you've heard and have heard from a lot of people, that they were doing, shit with guys. We ain't gonna say what, because this is the Dish the Dirt segment, and there's certain things that you can't say over the air. So DNA tried to blackball the rap artist. It was a female rap artist that he tried to blackball, because he was gay. He was a down low brother. Okay? So how do we know? Well, we don't really know, but it was the vibe that he gave off. And I guess another gay person from another gay person knows, doesn't matter, female gay, male gay, it really doesn't matter. But so basically DNA tried to ban this female rap artist. So basically, my people, what I'm trying to say is that the industry, the music industry, all of this shit, the whole game is rigged. If you're not doing certain things for certain people, it's rigged. Most of the rap artists that are speaking out about this and against what's going on in the music industry, they are telling you probably the God's honest truth, allegedly, so we can say it's rigged, okay? All of this shit is rigged. Now, those who climb the ladder in the music industry and do everything that they're supposed to do and don't go against the record label, they win Grammys. They win big time. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of things that you have to do in the music industry to make it. If you don't do what these niggas say, then you will drown and you will not get paid. These people in the industry can blackball you. That is why you have to buy your way on the Grammy committee. And anybody can buy their way on the Grammy committee, and anybody can make, take votes. Grammy committee. He got hit from behind. Ain't that some shit? See, there's a lot of car accidents going on out here, my people. Yo, niggas is getting hit like crazy out here. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, my niggas? What the fuck? So, it's a lot of dishing the dirt stories that we can drop here at the United States Private Enterprise Free State, because we done seen some shit straight up. I mean, you could be on the road and see a lot of shit. I done seen motherfucking bitches sucking head in the fucking studio just to get on the fucking mic. A DJ may make you have to do shit like that. So, this game is real, my people. And it's the same thing in the banking industry. It's the same thing in any fucking industry you can name. It's all rigged. The only way that you unrig the game, my people, is to create your own. You have to create your own. If you're not creating your own, then you're really fucked up in the game. So, check it, my people. This jam right here, check it out. This jam is called Secret Engine number 9 by Sister Flame. You can go check it out. It's on the web right now. It's on the web. Hold on. We're going to try it again, y'all. We're going to try that jam again because it has some static going in it. That jam don't have no static in it. Let me see. Let's see if we can pull it up again, my people. Let's see if we can pull that up again. Secret Engine number 9 by Sister Flame, y'all. It's a brand new day, God is flame, young and made, future of the working slave, 13 ways, 13 days to get paid, bitch, jacking up the game, so stop out the sky, 12th dimension, you can know whatever you know, catching hands, yo, we got kind of some static on this shit right here, y'all. Hold on. You know, hold up. We're trying to get the static out the damn jam. Here you go. It's a brand new day, God is flame, young and made, future of the working slave, 13 ways to get paid, bitch, jacking up the game, so stop out the sky, 12th dimension, you paranoid, whatever you paranoid, catching hands, look your set, who's up first, who got next, life is real, you is fake, snakes like you is on the tape, robot toys in the flesh, this my soul into the light, giving birth to the sun, energy shift on the run, into the matrix, back in the lab, predictive, program that, thoughts, power that speak your peace, mother of the matrix, hope you teach, kill, infection, breed, SpaceX, far from reach, America, back on track, through no laws attack, flat earth, ain't no crap, joy, master that, David, will pop that, speak, free metal on that, secret engine of a G-O-D, on my mind, changing time, jumping line, system hack, yeah, I'm back, Hollywood, D-Way, changing, yeah, disappear, reappear, superhumans everywhere, Fibonacci in the cloud, be my sound, upload, download, slow down, let's who got in, reasons why we say, speak your dream. To the jet, old school, funky mix, good rich, album mix, magic, getting ready, no big, music hits, making hits, socialist, blow up shit, mixtape, specialist, put the wrist on the house, get the fucking renters out, got the niggas catching fish, psycho funkin' analyst, burning up the evidence, so my case got dismissed, hardest rap sheet on the list, stroller sides get dismissed, homicide, killing it, just like shoot, light up fluid to the hood, money bag, bitch, I'm good at visions, vision of this, Venus, my space jump, laser beams, quantum of California, burning up, Illuminati, burning up, ancient knowledge, burning up, my opponents burning up, 5G, bright light it up, on that secret engine of a G-O-D, on my mind, changing time. Yeah. Hollywood. You know what I'm saying, my people? It's all about being real with yourself and lighten it up. You know what I'm saying? Do you. And this 2026, this is the present. You know what I'm saying? We ditched the dirt on the past. And this has been another public announcement, y'all, from the United States Private Enterprise Free State, my niggas. Straight up. Money bag, bitch, I'm good at visions. Vision of this, Venus. My space jump, laser beams, quantum of California, burning up, Illuminati, burning up, ancient knowledge, burning up, my opponents burning up, 5G, bright light it up. Yeah, my peoples. Ancient knowledge burning up, 5G, light it up. And we in that 5G. We in that 5G right now, my people. You got 5G templates, I'm gonna call them 5G templates in all of the communities right now. They lighten everybody up with 5 fucking G right the fuck now, my people. So, we deep in this trap. It is trap. You are trapped in a trap with the trap. So, how do you get out the trap? You create your own way out. And that is all we do, is create a way out of the trap. So, give us a call, 407-300-5377. We got several ways to get up and out of the trap, because this is a trap that has been set up since we, the people, were sold out by our own people. Because to be conquered means that somebody had to give away the tribe's secrets. So who gives away the tribe's secrets? They give away tribe secrets for assets. So, people were sold out by their own people. This is how a conqueror can overtake you, because the conqueror knows your secrets. So you have to stop telling your secrets. If it's with you and within your tribe, your family, your government, your state, your whatever, you need to keep the secret within your own tribe. The Rockefellers don't tell their family secrets. The Habsburgs don't tell their family secrets. The Trumps don't tell their family secrets. They find out your family secrets, and then they come in and they conquer you. That is what they do. So, my people, crunk it up, crank it out, blow it out, shit it out, piss it out, sweat it out, cough it out, throw it up out, spit it out, cry it out, do whatever the fuck you got to do, but you got to get it out. Because this is the 2026 reset. We are in the present year of rebirth and takeover. We are taking back what is rightfully ours. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we do is deep in the trenches. It's deep in the house. You know what I'm saying? That's where they get house music from us, because we have always been deep in the house. You know what I'm saying? So, my people, if you want to have a great status correction process, then you need to give the United States Private Enterprise Free State a call. 407-300-5377. And we can put you on the right path. Okay? So, we got 2.1 trillion energy in the market right now going on. It's horrendous of what's being taken place right now within the markets, y'all. Gold and silver, the precious metals, the market is like going haywire right now, bonkers. Stephen King, they are Stephen Hawking, all of that bullshit. They got DeSantis declares the farming state emergency. This is getting hectic, but you got to still keep moving. We got winter weather alerts. They just trying to throw all this distraction at people. They got the U.S. pitches critical minerals, the price floor. So, every time they go and dig up the earth, this is the precious metals and minerals. Dirt itself is money. That's how we dish the dirt. The dirt is money, my people. You got your student loan delinquencies out here. You got Democrats celebrating 7,300,000 of something, something, something. You got a peanut butter recall, my people. So you need to stop eating the fucking peanut butter. You know, you got the forecasters tracking the whole fucking weekend, trying to fucking distract you with weather. That's all bullshit, you know? So you got hit and runs going on. That's the ill shit too. You got treasuries headed for a second day doing something. You know, you got Psycho Killer hits the theaters on Friday. You know, it's just a lot of bullshit going on in the news right now, my people. When you know we really need to be focusing on us, you know? So, this has been a segment of Dish the Dirt with yours truly, the United States Private Enterprise Free State. 407-300-5377. Peace. Stay up, stay one, stay strong, and hi to all the people in the chat. And we are out.